Well, we got people here Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Well, I'm still here. Every day is a bonus. Man, at my age, I just, boy, this is great. I'm still here because I have no idea what after here is there. So I'd rather be here for the time being. But everybody goes there, wherever that is. So it can't be all that bad, right? Or somebody screwed up. It's probably the afterlife is probably run by AI now, so there's a, a high probability it screws up, right? And we'll all get a big surprise. Hey, it's not what they said it was. Well, at least me, I'll soon find out more closer than or faster than the other people. But I want to make sure you know about today. A couple issues. We have 3 hours. I mean, I think the best part of Let's Go Help is the fact that we have live members that help you with how to apply for this information. There's only so much we can do, and we're also available. I mean, the paid members, but these are people that really volunteer their time. We give us stipends, but that's not the reason they do it. They do it really to help other people, and this is even the people who are full time. There's so much of their heart is in this, trying to help other people, and that to me is what I'm here for. And I hope to be here another 10, 15 years just for that, because that to me is what's going to help me live longer, is helping other people and opening up my heart, because I think that's the thing that you have to work on to be bigger and stronger, to be able to cope with all the crap that happens in life. I mean, it's circular. It's always some whole bunch of new kinds of crap that humans figure out what to do each other. And it's the only way to combat that, I think, is opening your heart to love, because there's so many good people out there, and that's what attracts the good people. Not that you're strong and macho and could kick ass and have a shitload of money. I mean, that's not lovable. I mean, maybe that's enviable, and that's why we're all stuck in trying to do that. We want other people to envy us because we envy people who are like that, which is probably a false god too. I don't know. We're all struggling. And then if you have a better way, I certainly will listen. I don't know if I'll do it, because I think we all have to follow our own heart. You know, that's what tells us what to do. And I think is more truthful to us, what works for us. What works for other people is different. They have to figure that out. You have to figure out what's for you. And that's what I hope Let's Go Help does, is help you figure that out. We don't tell you what to do. We try to show you sources of help that help you figure out what to do and get out of financial situations that are distracting you from doing what you maybe should be doing here in this life. And you have to take care of yourself first, and have free of that worry you have of not being able to pay your bills and be out in the street in 2 weeks or something like that. I mean, that's stressful, and that's what we try to do too. And I see, Michelle's there. Michelle's working all day. She's a member, and she's going to give 2 seminars today, one at 1:30. And just really for people in Michigan, see, because most of these programs are at the local level, and that's why we even have separate groups in Let's Go Help on states. So she's giving a free Q&A for Michigan at 1:30. Then she's on again at 5 o'clock to help. Now, I don't know if she should be wearing the same outfit or not. That would be my concern. And then Megan comes on. Now, Megan's another superhero. She helps you with credit cards. She's got like in people she's helped the week before, all of a sudden get 200 points raised on their credit score, just by listening to Megan. And this is what we're trying to do. And that you don't fool around in Google and find people that are going to charge you a lot of money for stuff that you could get for free. And that's what it's all about. And by the way, and this is not for members because you're already members, but also for members, we have a special offer now trying to get members to test us, okay? So if they're a little shaky or not sure about what all this is, you could try us for 5 days for $1. So you sign up for $1, and it's letsgodollar.com if you want to know where to sign up for $1. So members, tell your friends if they're a little leery to try it there. And even if they don't want to stay forever and be charged $20 a month, and that's why after 5 days we'll charge $20 a month or $19.95. So make sure you cancel for that. But in that 5 days, you could download as much free reports for every situation that may come up in your future. You don't need us maybe for the next months or something. And maybe you don't need the personal help of people like Michelle and Megan that will help you through this process. So if for $1, you'll be able to get things like what I call the Let's Go Meta Grant report. This is a report that I keep all the answers to the most popular questions I get. So there's about, I forget, there's probably 80, 90 questions in there with the answers. So all the links are there. You just have to look for your question, what you need. You're a senior, you need this, you need legal help, you need this, you need money to fix up your house, you need that. All the answers are there, and how to find the websites where you. So it's not, you won't be able to get personal help, but that's personal in a way. So that you could download. Also, you could download what we have, a 500 mini grant report for every state. And you could download every state. Be my guest. Take it from Atlanta to Wyoming or whatever the last state is. Not Atlanta, that's a city, right? Alaska, one of those A states are in the beginning. So you could download those 50 and keep them for yourself, for your friends, for your loved ones, to show them if they ever have a problem in a financial problem with any of the top areas of life, like you need help to pay your bills or what, that it'll show you for that state where to go in that state to get money and free help and money to pay your bills. You're not going to get Megan. She's tonight at 10 o'clock, okay? But other people that get paid by the government to do this, because there are. I mean, all this stuff that we do, there also free help like this in the government. So we're trying to point you there too. So you download the reports, you'll find out where to get that kind of help at the government for free. And then if you need to start a business, then we show you where in your state to get free help to start a business, okay? You're not going to get Michelle and the other people that help you here, but that's fine. I mean, you need the free help. That's the important thing, and that's the important thing we want to get to you, for you to realize we live in a great country that has all this free help. I mean, can you imagine all the other countries? I don't. I'm biased. I don't, and it's the country. The world is too complicated to say statements like that I made. But the help is there to start a business. You don't have to go to Google and get pay for somebody to help you do this. Absolutely not. That's crazy. And the way I learned all this was helping rich people use this. They wanted to start a business. Well, I'd go in the government to find them free stuff and money and help to start a business. They got paid for anything. But no, they'd rather do it for free. It's a shit. Why doesn't everybody know this? So I've been devoting my life to do just that, trying to educate as many people as possible about the tools that are available in our society for you to get rid of financial problems or to do the things you really want to do in life. And that's the thing to me, is that we're all, our society has so much possibilities of people to expand and give and create and do things for other people in this life, that they're just sitting on there because some little roadblock that doesn't have to be there. So that's what we want to do. We want to get rid of those roadblocks for you and show you. I mean, there are always going to be roadblocks, even to get the help. There'll be roadblocks, and that's why we want to be here all the time. So we only charge you, not for every time you use this, just $20 a month. You get enough for 1 month? Fine. You got to get rid of us? Just don't pay us anymore. And if you're sick of us, I understand. Don't worry. We all have to have our priorities, our own priorities, not somebody else's. And that's it. You have to find out what's in you to be your priority so you can give the most. Because I think if we're working on our own priorities, we're going to give the most we have to other people and to society and the people around us. And we become more lovable and be able to love other people a lot better too, just by doing the things that we think is important, not that other people tell us is important. Man, they're guessing. Who the fuck knows? So that's how you have to do it. It is realize to try to dig in yourself and what's important, and just start doing. You don't know what to do. We all don't know what. When there's no special, we all want that checklist and everything. Forget that, because you don't know what that is. They don't know what it is. That maybe work for them, but it probably won't work for you. But there may be something in there that can be useful. So it's not that it's bad. It's just that it's not the checklist. It's not the everything. Because if you think that's the everything, it's not going to work. And then you say, shit, I tried to do that and I failed. You can't do that. No, because that's just one person's opinion on what's perfect. There's 1,000 ways to get through this, 1,000,000 ways, 10 billion ways, billions, billions of ways to get through this life successfully. Not just one way. Maybe you lose, like I say, you gain a little bit here and there of glimmers of hope or strategic things that you should be thinking about and didn't, and that's useful, certainly. But someone to have a checklist, here's what you do to be successful. Man, no, you have to find out what's right for you to be successful. We're all separate human beings. I mean, just like flowers, we're all a different kind of flowers, a petunia or a lily or whatever, and they all need different soil and a different thing and to be able to grow, and then we're like that too. So we have to find what pot that we should be in so we can grow the most we possibly can. And so that's why for $1, you could join us now for $1 for 5 days, soak us dry. Or not, no, you don't soak dry. You soak, you get wet, right? Drain us dry. There's a word there somewhere. But you know what I mean. I mean, you just take everything you can from us so you have it for the rest of your travels in life. We're all on a road in life and an adventure. Every day is an adventure, and it's an adventure if you start trying stuff. It's not an adventure if you're sitting waiting for the perfect thing to happen. There is no perfect thing to happen. You create that. You have to take a mediocre thing, or you don't know what is perfect yet for you. It's a trial and error process, and the only way you get that is you try anything. Anything is better than nothing. Most of us sit there and do nothing because we can't think of the right thing to do it. You don't try to think of the right thing to do. Try to just try to think of the best of what's there to try. You can always quit. Don't worry about it. You're not getting married forever to your idea. You're trying. You go with something. I was talking to a woman last night at a party. She wanted to do something, and she was waiting for the right times. Her kids were still around. She had one kid or whatever, and she wanted to join this thing, and it was like something, be a theologian or something like that. I said, well, you could start today. Don't wait. Find out where you want to study this, to what college or university or whatever has these programs. And you don't apply to there, you just say, hey, what kind of prerequisites can I take? So to start getting to apply. So what you do is say, yeah, if I go to the community college and take a history course or something like that, can I apply that to do it? So that was just a light bulb on her. Oh, I never thought of that. So now she has a way for free to start on her process of a new life that had never happened before, and that's because of free government programs, because she could do that for free at a community college. And we don't know that. We go to Google and here's what you do to be the to get this degree and to be perfect and everything. Well, no, you're not even sure you want to do it. So you test your water for it, put the toe in the water and see what it's like. Talk to these people and find out what kind of courses you could take that would count towards their degree, that you could transfer. And you try that part-time and see what that's like. And that was just an incredible light bulb for her. And I was just so happy I was able to do something like that to get her unstuck. That's what we all become stuck because we go to Google, and everything in Google, remember, is somebody that's trying to sell you something. So there's no way you're going to get unstuck unless you have lots of money. The only way you get unstuck in Google is you get people who get your money. And if you don't have money, that means you're just going around in circles in Google and get nothing, you know? And you'll do that for days, weeks, months, and even years, you know, before you move the needle. That's what you have to do. You have to move your needle. That's why I'm trying to encourage more people to move their needle and going towards where they want. See, you don't know where to go towards. That's okay. We all don't. The only thing you do know for sure, where you are now is wrong. So you have to take a step, a half a step, a little tiny step, anything forward from where you are now. Otherwise, nothing happens. You know, and any little step you take forward creates some new magic somehow that will open your eyes to something else you never even thought of. You know, and that's how you get out of where you are now, if you don't like it, is by taking mini steps or little tiny steps or something to change the environment, to see something new that you're not seeing now. You're looking at the same stuff and not going anywhere. What is the $1 for 5 days? The $1 for 5 days is at lesgodollar.com, lesgodollar.com. And you're like a regular member. We don't know you're a cheapskate. Nobody else knows. And you get everything. Like tonight, you get 3 hours of free one-on-one live help from members that help you apply to grants. There's a session on if you're in Michigan, Michelle is doing that and helping you apply to programs in Michigan. And then she's on again at 5, and that's at 1:30 today. So that's pretty soon. Yeah, that's about an hour and a half or so. And then at 5 o'clock, she's on again, and it's going to love the hell out of you. You don't wait till you see Michelle. That all she's there is with a heart as big as this T-shirt to help people. And then Megan is at 10 o'clock, and she's going to knock your socks off about how easy it is to fix your credit score, you know, without spending a penny, you know, and that's what's great. And you're going to go to Google to try to do that, and they're going to charge you money one way or another. They have to, because they have to pay Google. Oh yeah, that's why we're stuck. We're stuck now because we live in a capitalist system, and everyone wants to make money off everybody else. And that's fine. It's sort of interesting to me, because if you're not paying for this, then maybe you shouldn't have it, or I shouldn't be doing it. I mean, to me, capitalism is interesting because it shows that something you're doing is important. And so if you're loving somebody else, then you want to know what they need, not what you need. You need to be able to love people. Yeah, and that's what we all need. And so having an opportunity like giving to people, and Megan and Michelle and the other people that do that is that's a need we have, is being able to love people and give our love to other people. So they could, and that makes us more lovable, I think. So it's a nice little circle. So that's what lesgodollar.com. So you join and you'll get access right away. So you can get it by tonight, right in your the email you get when you apply will be a link to Let's Go Help 2, and that's where you sign up for the sessions. They're in workshops. So on the left-hand side of Let's Go Help 2, we have a tab for workshops. So you could join all the workshops, and everything we have is never costs you extra money. Once you pay the $1, then what happens in $5 you get, in 5 days you get billed for $20, okay? But after the $20, no more, except next month you get another $20. So everything else we have is a la carte. It's like a Chinese restaurant, you know. There's buffets. Wow, they have food. One price, and you get all you can eat all day long. And that's what we are. One price, all you can eat all day long. And it's such a joy. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this. And this is, that's reasonable for people, and it's still everybody can't afford it. But I understand, so that's why I'm happy that, and it looks like maybe this, we don't know for sure until after 5 days is over, what this is like, to keep us in business too, because we have to make money to stay in business. But what we also do with our profits is give it back to members. I think we're the only person. I mean, we've given over $1 million now back to members from our profits. So we don't. We're not owned by people on Wall Street who want to buy, airplanes and limousines and all this kind of stuff, go to the moon. No, we're here to help people, and so the people that make us profitable, we're giving back the profits to the people. So every month we have 4 separate grant offers that we give. On the 4th of the month, we give out $40,000 to members, and that's in usually $1,000 or $500. Then we have a grant on the 15th of the month for car repair, and another grant on the 20th of the month for rent and utilities. And then we have one on the 30th where we give out 30 free laptop computers, okay? 30 free laptop computers, and that's what we do there. So that's important. So if you're not a member, go to Let's Go Dollar, DOLLAR, and that's Lesko, LESKO. A lot of people put LES, less go, GO. No, it's not GO, it's KO, LESKO, and it's all one word, LESKO. Dollar, DOLLAR, and then .com, okay? And that's what we're about, and that's 5 days, and then after that you'll be billed for in 1995, so make sure you cancel if you don't want to be billed. And make sure you take advantage of us in those 5 days that you have. Download all those reports that I tell you about. Attend some of the workshops that we have. Make sure you do that. Sign up for other grant. I don't know if you'll be around long enough to apply, because when we announce the grants, you have to be a member, okay? So if you apply and announce, if you apply for our grants, you can apply for that, but once we do the, choose the members, then you still have to be a member. So if you're not a member, I mean, if you're gonna quit after 5 days, then don't sign up until you decide to stay. But otherwise, big problem in PR with electrical. Not sure what that means, but that's interesting. I guess I missed the thread on 1 second. Any grants for solar panel? Absolutely. They're different in every, oh, I see. Yes, there's a lot of grants for electrical, and that's the Inflation Reduction Act. And there's a lot of grants in solar. And what you want to do is you find your state office of energy. Every state has an office on energy. So that's what you want to find, is your state office on energy. If you are a member, download the Lesko Meta Grant Report and see item number 8. And item number 8 is for home repair. And so that's all those energy programs are really listed under home repair. May I get the link for fixing credit scores, please? Yes, Miss Smith, that's tonight. You got to sign up for Megan tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or go up to item number 3 in the Meta Grant Report, and you'll see how to find out government officials that do a lot of the same thing, help you with your credit score for free. But Megan will be here, and she's a lot cuter than most of these government bureaucrats. That's a biased opinion, okay? Anything for air conditioning? Yes, there is a lot. Now there are even some places have free air conditioners and things like that. My air went out. So go to Find Help. And see, because these are local new programs, particularly now with the weather. See if there's local for you. The other thing is your community action agency will know about local members' things for you. Let me see, Michelle. So if you Google the best way, find, F-I-N-D, local, find, you have to know how to spell find, F-I-N-D, local, community. Okay, let's see. Community Action Partnership. That's what you want to know. Uh, okay. So yes, go to Community Action Agency, see if they know about any programs. Let me give you the number, the link for them. Uh, okay. Okay, so there, contact and call. Call people on the phone. That's the best way to get help. Call them on the phone. Okay. Okay. Then, in addition to that, what you want to do is go to findhelp.org. Okay. Uh, Okay, find help and start with utilities. I mean, they may have something under air conditioning, but that'll be too remote. A lot of the programs have money to solve financial problems. So if you need $500,000 or whatever to fix your air conditioning in emergency, then that's emergency money. That's something else. See, there's always more than one way to look for something. Uh, okay, let's see. We have any other questions from members? May I got the link for fixing my credit score? Okay, told you about that. Good morning, good morning. Everyone has a wonderful day. Yes, Joey, how are you? How are things in Wisconsin? I want a grant to buy a home I'm currently living in. Well, Lorraine, okay, look at item number 7. Okay, item number 7 in the Meta Grant Report. Let me see if I could quickly find you another. Okay, here. Okay, let me find this. Ways get fined of $100 for legal help. Ways go. Yeah, okay. Here. Here are the 7 organizations, local organizations where you live, that you should contact every one of these, because they all help people with housing and financing a house, buying a house, anything. And there's the list right there. So what you have to do first thing in the morning is start calling. I mean, it may take you a few hours on the phone, but it's better than 1,000 hours on Google and getting nothing. And talk to people. Tell them your situation. And if they say, no, I don't know of anything, that's fine. You call the next one. And you keep going down that line. And don't forget, if they can't help you, you ask them, who else do you think can help me? And that's the important thing. And that's how you do research. That's how you really solve problems. It is by finding leads, and those leads to other leads, and then those leads to leads for others. If you're not willing to do that, then you want to get really, really lucky. And that's, I think, not a good a good strategy, because it's hard to get lucky. You get lucky when you make dozens and dozens of calls. That's when you get lucky. You do nothing, it's hard to get lucky. Do your homework. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. David, are there any grants to help me with disabled Maryland State retirees fixing? Yes. Okay. Now here's what you do. You want to go to the Meta Grant Report. You download that. Let me. Where was I here? Somewhere over the rainbow. You were here. Let's see. I gotta get the right place at the right time. Okay, in one stop, and then in the drive. Then in the drive, we go Alaska Meta Reports, and then disability, senior, fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, here's a state-by-state report. So you want to look at this report, and it has all the states in there, but the state, I mean, there's, 50 reports in there, one for every state, and that report, when you download that, there'll be like 150 programs just for people with disabilities and seniors for your state. So I would start there. It's organized by housing or whatever. And again, you've got to get on that phone and start talking to people, okay? Help with medical bills, yes, and that's in the same LESCO MetaGrant report, we have help with medical, okay. Okay. Let me explain it. Okay, now item number 15 in the LESCO MetaGrant report is all the help on paying for medical bills and getting free treatment and everything. Now this, particularly with the bills, start by calling these nonprofit organizations that I just did and explain to them. They have people on their staff that are like mentors on your medical bills. They'll help you figure it out, find ways and do it, and get some of that paid for you. And there's so many programs for that. Let me put in the link to the MetaGrant report because I see that, I guess, Tammy is sloughing off today. She's probably, oh, it's Sunday, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's the MetaGrant report, okay? And remember, it's all about the calling. It's all about the base, no problem. It's all about the base. Okay, so everybody should get a copy of that MetaGrant report. Are there grants for disabled? Yes, okay, just did that. Who else we got here? Community Action Agency, okay. May I have a link for my credit score, please? Yes, okay, that's item number 3 in the MetaGrant report is for free help on your credit problems, or, wait for Megan. Everyone have a wonderful day. Well, I want a grant to buy a home. Okay, we currently did that. I'm looking for a grant to help with my car repairs. Yes, Samuel. We have a grant on the 15th of the month, so you could apply for the next one right now. Look on the left-hand side, the tabs for our LESCO grants. And then here's a link to the Meta report. And in the Meta report, I forget what number it is. It's like number 10, or let me see what it is here. Car. Yeah, number 6. So item number 6, okay? That's what you want, okay. And there's a whole bunch of stuff for cars and car repair, okay? And that is, okay, here's that one. I'm gonna bring this in. Okay, here's the car repair stuff. Paste. Okay. Haste makes waste and sometimes paste. I have received a grant and paid 9 months of my back mortgage. Michelle, thank you so much. See, okay, look at, in the chat here, she got a grant to pay 9 months of her mortgage payments. Wow. Just become a member, I'm excited. Oh, Lauren, thank you so much. Okay, Michelle, yeah, thank you. And anybody who receives something, let us know, because it really encourages other people to try more than anything I could really do. So it's important. I think you want to help other people. Tell them what you did, okay? Now my voice is going down, okay? I gotta go get exercise, and I got to do another video or two because we have this offer for $1, and I want more people to know. And so if people want to join for $1, go to leskodollar.com, Lesko dollar, DOLLAR.com, and it's 5 days free. And then if you don't cancel, you get paid by you get charged $19.95. Okay, 5 days free, $1. Okay, I'll see you soon.